Didn't say this earlier, but the little jar up there, if anybody didn't see it when he came in, we're taking donations. Write your name on it. $20 per person. I'm not getting any of that. This is just for Jason and Justin. Other than that, Jason's probably gonna blow your mind here in just a second. If you want to move chairs anywhere, like you can sit on the floor or wherever, sit up here. Everybody can come in. Like I meant to say that beforehand.
Acoustics up here.
There's not like a set seating arrangement. If anybody needs to go anywhere else, have at it. And that's it. So, cheers! Cheers!
Waylon.
Here, I'm gonna put you right there. Hey, can you put him in the bedroom?
All right. Thanks, y'all, for coming out. Thanks for putting this on. And thanks to Justin for coming all the way in from Kentucky. Yeah. So yeah, I've got a new record coming out in April, and we were sitting around over the holidays talking about. Normally, this time in the promotion cycle, you get out and you try to get in front of as many people as you can, and you push the new record. And this time, I just wanted to get it out and spend these few months before it came out, just getting in front of people, that want to hear the songs, just hanging out and just get the songs in front of people. And so I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all spending your Saturday night. So I'm gonna do first thing I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna play the new record. I'm gonna play all the songs on it. And then when that's done, I'll just take requests. I'll play whatever y'all want to hear.
3 hours, right?
3 hours. Don't tip me on that. I'm kind of the guy that overstays his welcome on that.
I don't think that's happening.
I do have a sign-up sheet after when all this is done, but I do have pre-orders for the record if y'all are interested. And but this first song, I'm gonna tell y'all the stories behind them. But this first one's called Barabbas, and I wrote it. A guy named Larry Hooper, great songwriter out of Granbury. He sent me this idea, and he said, "There's a in the Bible it talks about Barabbas, and the story of Barabbas is he was the guy that when Jesus was going to be crucified, they had 3 crosses, but they had 4 people that were going to be up for crucifixion, and they had to let one go." And turns out, I didn't realize this at the time, but since I've written the song and told the story at shows, and people have come up and told me things, and turns out that was a thing back then. Is they would always have one more person, and that was their way of showing that they were merciful. That they would always let somebody go every time. And this particular day, they usually kind of knew who it was going to be beforehand. It was, it was all just a show. And but this particular day, Pontius Pilate, who was the Roman guy in charge that day, he didn't want to make the decision, so he left it up to the crowd, and the crowd chose to crucify Jesus, and they let Barabbas go. And Barabbas was a pretty bad guy, and he really was an admitted murderer, and they just kind of let him go. And you never hear any more about Barabbas in the Bible. He just disappears. And so Larry had this idea of, maybe let's write something from his point of view down the road. So we took it to our friends, Josh Kreider and Adam Hood, and we all sat down, and it was 4 of us on this song, and we just tried to think what he must have been thinking later. And we decided that we were going to make him remorseful and make him change his ways. And who knows if that happened or not, but that's what I like to think happened. I heard the judge ask the jury, which one's the one to go? And I heard him say my name. why I'll never know. They unchained my feet, they unshackled my hands, and they let me go instead of that innocent man. Got a second chance, I'm gonna make it count. Make my way out west, maybe head down south. Live a life of a pardoned man, believing in things I don't understand. The guilt hangs twice as heavy when it's followed by surprise. I'd surrendered, I was ready to give up and do my time. I did not know his name, did not know why he was there, but on this side of forgiveness, we both have our cross to bear. But got a second chance, I'm gonna make it count. Make my way out west, maybe head down south. Live a life of a pardoned man, believing in things I don't understand. Well, I know that I am free, 'cause they did not like his kind. The man who preaches peace is always looking for a fight. Now I must go on, always knowing that I'm bound to try to make the best of this freedom I have found. Got a second chance, I'm gonna make it count. Make my way out west, maybe head down south. Live a life of a pardoned man, believing in things I don't understand. I can't think of a better way to spend a Saturday night. Yeah. Okay, so this next one, so I wrote this years ago with these two girls, Jamie Wilson and Kelly McWee, and they were in a band called the Trishas, and they went to Nashville to do a little week-long writing session with all these people, and I just jumped in the van with them and went up, and so I would let them, they'd go do their writing appointments all day and hang out in these publishing houses, and I'd sit at home and I'd sit at the house they had rented and wait for them to get back, and then we'd write songs all night. And we wrote this one. They recorded it and they made a little video out of it, but it never made the album. And I always really liked this song, so I just went ahead and put it on this next record. Well, somewhere between Jackson and Memphis, knew I would let go of you. Well, it took some time, but I've come to my senses, and I'm looking for a lighter shade of blue. So I'll drive, you can't find me, where those old winds don't call out your name, where I don't see your face and cold like dawn. I'll go steady down this road I'm on. Come on now. Well, somewhere between Hope and Amarillo, found myself thinking of you. Well, I'm coming down like the rain on my window, and that's just one more storm I'll get through. So I'll drive, you can't find me, where those old winds don't call out your name, where I don't see your somewhere between the desert and the ocean. I finally forgot about you. Well, I ran down the road and love and devotion, and I'm looking at a lighter shade. So I'll drive, well, you can't find me where those old winds don't call out your name, where I don't see your face and cold light dawn. I'll steady down this road I'm on, where I don't see your face and cold light dawn. I'll steady down this road I'm on. This next is the only one that I didn't write on the record, and I have a hard time recording songs that I didn't write. It's usually pretty tricky for me because I don't have to have lived them. You know, the only other one I think I've ever done, I've done a couple Adam Carroll songs on 2 records, and then I put this Chris Stapleton tune on my last record. Everybody thinks I wrote it because mine came out before his. So I get congratulated on my Chris Stapleton cut off.
Still my favorite.
But this one, I'm really excited to have it on the record. It came from one night I was playing a show in Nashville, and afterwards I ended up over at a little late night jam, just sitting around playing songs, probably 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And this guy named Channing Wilson was there, and he's from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And Channing played this song, and I knew as soon as he did it, I knew that I wanted to record it. And I always meant to write this one. This is one that I always thought I was going to get around to it one day, and when I heard it, I realized he beat me to it, and kind of said it as good as you can say it. So I didn't really try to beat it. I just asked him if I could have his. But for me, this is back in Mississippi, where I grew up when I was learning how to play. There was this old guy that my dad knew, and my dad set me up with him and to teach me how to play guitar. And he was this old black blues guy, and we'd sit out on his back porch, and he'd teach me how to play. And it's the reason to this day I don't play with a pick, because he told me to use. He goes, "Use your thumb, boy." So I did. I still do it. I still use my thumb. His name was J.C. Cannon, and every time I play this song, I think about him because he didn't know anything about country music, but it's all the same, really. That old blues and country music, it's all the same thing. So that's my version of this song. Well, I was 18, working on a road crew in Georgia. He was a Vietnam vet from Tennessee. He held post while I drove a hammer. Rain and shine side by side 5 days a week. And he taught me blues, and I'd sing for him old Hank Williams tune. He'd say, "Boy, is your white and black Jesus." Well, hey, it was barely legal, and I wasted mine on cigarettes and booze. His went to his woman and his children, and the rest he bet on anything moves. And he taught me blues, and I sang for say, boy, the only difference between us is your white and my black Jesus. Well, I awoke last night to the sound of thunder, and my mind drifted back to that old man. Oh, and I ain't seen it since I left Georgia. Yeah, something tells me we'll meet again. And he taught me blues, and I sang for him old Willie Nelson tunes. He'd say, boys, the only difference between us is your white and my black Jesus. When we meet again, there'll be nothing between us. It'll just be him and me and Jesus. Play those first three songs at the Kessler Theater. And the next day, don't tell the Kessler I said this. Next day I get a call from the management there, and they said somebody was complaining. They said they came to hear a country show, they didn't come to be preached at. They said next time maybe we'll pair you up with a Christian artist, and I thought, you want to see Not a Fit. Let's put my drinking songs up with some. So speaking of drinking songs, that's what this one is. This next one, I wrote it with Josh Grider, and I just wanted to write a good drinking song, and we ended up getting the cool thing about the